sick where I couldn't drive for 2 months, sick where my nonprofit ended up closing. It was pretty bad.
About 5 years ago, things were more than pretty bad for Stephanie Shaw. How bad?
Hair falling out, twitching in my eyes, numbness, hands and feet, rapid heartbeat when I ate. The list went on and on.
You'd never know by looking at her today, but for 2 years, no one had any answers. 18 different doctors, 2 world-renowned hospitals, nothing. Until a naturopathic doctor in Oklahoma had a simple answer for her.
So it was a hormone imbalance, and I equated to perimenopause because I've since found that there's close to 100 different symptoms related to perimenopause, and it just so happened that I got about 40 of them.
Yep, menopause of all things was to blame. The cure? It sounds so silly, but exercise a little and eat better. Foods that she thought were good for her didn't agree with her body.
Uncovered everything that I was sensitive to and just eliminated from my diet. And then it took about 6 months because I, 50 years worth of stuff going on. But in about 6 months, everything completely changed, and it was all diet based. I found that doctors aren't necessarily educated in nutrition, and there are lobbyists who keep them from being, spending their time in nutrition courses. So there is this lack of knowledge around the subject of menopause, as in a lot of women's healthcare issues, and all of that added to the frustration I have. That's why I'm trying to be this advocate for women and help them know that there are things that we can do.
And Stephanie is doing those things. She has a business coaching women going through the change of life. And now she's hit the airwaves with her own podcast called Hello Hot Flash.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Hello Hot Flash, where we teach you how to control the change. The work that I was doing with clients, it was actually working, and everyone can't afford to work one-on-one with a coach, or they may not even know that they need a coach yet. So that's why I decided to do the podcast.
So hitting protein in that periMenopausal phase is so powerful because, again, now we're building ourselves up to go into menopause in a different, healthier, more healthy place.
So making sure that I found people who could give that message to women so that they knew that they weren't alone. And each week you can listen in on the podcast and hear different ways to make changes in your lifestyle.
It's a message that resonates with more people than you think. There is depression out there, failing health, women quitting their jobs because they can't cope, all sorts of issues, just because of menopause. And the victims suffering sometimes don't even know it.
If you are eliminating processed foods, if you're decreasing the amount of sugar or eliminating sugar from your diet, eating whole healthy foods, making sure again that you're eating the macronutrients and good micronutrients as well, you can eliminate hot flashes. I've seen it happen too many times with clients. It happens for me. The funny thing about it is things we should be doing anyway. If we're 10 years old or if we're 110 years old, focusing on what we're eating, focusing on movement and what we're drinking as well. And there's mindset changes as well. So there's a lot of stress and anxiety. Women are leaving their job. So I always say menopause is messing with our money. It's not at all what we need to do. We just need to implement some changes, start to take care of our mind and our body so we can take care of our business.
Sure enough, the audience for Hello Hot Flash has been growing, as is the amount of people Stephanie is helping through this tough time.
Anxiety, depression, it can lead to osteoporosis, it can lead to cancer, heart disease. So you get concerned about this part of your life, but I'm confident that when I talk with women and when women are listening to the podcast or working with me, that they can find a different path.
Not bad for one person with one voice, making a huge difference.
It is so my, I'm like, wait, people are actually listening. Whoa. And as you said before, people are providing feedback so I can make tweaks and changes. So people are appreciative of the information and being able to use the information on the podcast in order to help them with lifestyle changes.
What's that mean to you?
It means everything to me because for 2 years, from 2017 to 2019, again, going to the 18 different doctors, navigating the healthcare system, if I would have had this type of information, I may not have saved the entire $20,000, but I'm sure I would have saved a lot of money and a lot of time.